Are we back to normal? It depends on what industry you are in.
Okay.
It depends on your personal life. Your business has prospered over the past 2 years pandemic, then it's back to normal for you. Or
Okay.
it's better than normal.
Okay.
If your industry was affected and you are still not back there,
Okay.
because you're not able to innovate, be online, then it is not back to normal for that industry.
Hi guys, we're with Carl D. Carl, question 2022. Top 3 spots to invest in real estate in the Philippines right now.
Areas that are growing
Okay.
with major anchor developments,
Okay.
New Valley is one.
Okay.
BGC, I think from a usability point of view, will still be in demand
Okay.
because of it's the best area in the Philippines.
Okay.
Dalawa na yun. Vicinity of Clark Airport because
Okay.
it's also developing. So those 3 areas
Yung basis nun is because of growth?
because of anchor developments.
Okay. So for those who are not as super educated on real estate, what does it anchor development mean?
Anchor development means an airport, a skyway, a major school coming, a university, a major office building, a major mall.
Okay.
So these are the anchor developments.
BGC, New Valley, pero Clark not so much. Medyo umakyat na sila ng price in the past years also. Given the pandemic, parang volume prices also. Is the upside still good given that malaki na yung inakyat niya?
It's not like that. You compare the prices of, let's say, New Valley versus overall Philippine landed property market. If the Philippine market top price is 500,000 per square like the Makati's,
Okay.
then you have the median high end at 200, 250.
Okay.
Then 40,000 at New Valley is still very affordable. It's still
Okay.
on the low side.
So New Valley is parang comparable na to Makati and other places, or you're looking at the upside later on when it gets bigger?
You compare it from a development point of view.
Okay.
Is New Valley like Makati 50 years ago? And
Okay.
it's going that trajectory? Maybe
Okay.
yes, diba?
Okay.
It has increased in price on its own, but compared to the whole portfolio, it is still on the lower end of the spectrum.
So in terms of waiting period, for those that are willing to at least come in 2022, how long do you think is the waiting period for it to be from an investment standpoint, sulit for the investment that you put in? Sulit is relative, pero what is sulit for Carl D?
That is a wrong question to ask
Okay.
for property. Diba? Kasi when you enter property, you want to go long term.
Okay.
That is the right mindset. It's like how Green Hills, 250 million ngayon, was 1 million in 1979. 35 years. Diba? That's the right mindset. It's really different. If from a stock market point of view, you kind of like look at past performance. I've had people come to me and say, Carl, show me past performance and I will decide. That's not how property works. Kasi pwedeng the past 5 years, it was quiet. Kasi there's no infrastructure development. But this year, meron. So magiging iba yung trajectory.
Okay.
So how many years you hold your property? It depends on the quality of the property. If it's a good development with really money flowing in, establishments, people appreciating it, I would do a short 5 years.
Okay.
Well, if you get a good deal during the pandemic, you can even make money in 1 year. But that's an outlier. So
Okay.
normally 5 years should be a safe. An outlier, anything below 5 years. And keep it for 30 years, 40 years, that's the right question to ask.
That's why Carl D makes the big buck.
Where are we
Okay.
right now? Try to see where we are.
We're headed to the Gothic Quarter. So when we enter at some points there, Gothic Quarter na yun, this is a very popular square eh. Nakalimutan ko lang yung pangalan, but this is a very popular place also. When we turn there, it's a Gothic Quarter already. You mentioned about anchor developments.
Yeah.
What are the things that people can be excited about in BGC, in Clark, and in the Valley? So BGC muna. Is parang puno na doon. Is there anything to be excited about there?
BGC is one of the most expensive property in the Philippines. Why? Because it looks like a first world country. It's a given. Will it be beautiful? Will it work for you? If you want to add BGC to your portfolio, yes, it will work for you. Is it expensive? Yes. Does it have an upside? Probably yes.
Okay.
Diba? But today, it's at the most expensive.
Okay.
But it's really beautiful. So ganun talaga. The lifestyle of Marvin.
No.
Diba? New Valley, it's still early stages.
Okay.
It's been just what? The developments there are just barely 7 years. So if you're thinking of 50 years, what is 7 years versus 50 years? So we really have to look long term. This is not cryptocurrency where it will become 10x in just a few months or years.
Okay.
So long term talaga. Clark, I think, is just about to start.
Okay.
Meaning, it's there, it's warming up. but seeing a lot of push moving forward the next 10 years because of the airport.
We're starting to reopen, travel starting to go back also. People are going back to offices. Would you say the same thing also for those three areas na it's back to normal already?
It depends. Like from a New Valley point of view, it's a landed property outside Manila, mountain view, fresh air, very affordable price per square. It's already been moving since the pandemic, no? And there are a lot of our friends who are able to capture the pandemic prices. BGC, I still see a lot of people wanting to have a portfolio there, even if it's one of the most expensive. Pero ganun talaga eh. You want quality, you want to feel like you're in America or first world country, then that's the prices. Are we back to normal? It depends on what industry you are in.
Okay.
It depends on your personal life. Your business has prospered over the past 2 years pandemic, then it's back to normal for you. Or
Okay.
it's better than normal.
Okay.
If your industry was affected and you are still not back there,
Okay.
because you're not able to innovate, be online, then it is not back to normal for that industry. So in everything that's happening in life, it's hard to just generalize it. It's a saying na masarap ang Japanese food. So it depends on where you eat it. It depends on what price point. Will you eat a Japanese food na mas mahal kaysa the fast food? Maybe yes, because you can afford it and there's quality.
Yun yung mga kinakainan ni Carl, guys. Comment below if you believe what I
So
say.
it's really interesting how you're able to look at the whole industry
Okay.
and somehow categorize it based on the segment. Diba?
Okay.
It's similar to food prices. You have the fast food, you have the carinderia, then you have the hotel food.
Okay.
It's up to your financial capacity
Okay.
where you are comfortable with. Diba? Yung iba, sabi, oh, 1,000 per meal. Okay lang, normal. Just like sila Marvin.
Oy, oy! Fake news, fake
1,000 per meal.
Fake.
For us, we
Fake
just want
news.
sub 100
Fake
per
news.
meal, 100 pesos per meal. It's good enough for us. So it's very interesting na if you can break apart those kinds of analysis, you'll see things more clearly.
Galing, galing. So, last na lang. Are you more aggressive now or are you more conservative now?
I think we were aggressive during the pandemic,
Okay.
but we've kind of like exhausted all our investable funds.
Okay.
So right now, I'm just following Marvin. Thank you, Marvin, for making me libre, coming here.
Fake news again, guys. Fake news. Fake
Thank you,
news.
Marvin. Sinama ko ni Marvin. Buhatin ko lang daw yung bag niya. I get business class. I get all expenses paid.
Fake news. So, I guess that's it. So, I hope you learned a lot today. Top 3 places to look at, to consider for the remainder of 2022: BGC, Clark, and New Valley.
But there's many more.
Okay.
There's many others. It's just like, maybe yun lang yung nakikita ko. Some areas I don't see. That's why in my talks, I just talk about not on what area, but what are the criteria to look out for. Which maybe we can talk about the next video.
Oh, next video. Or sundan nyo na lang siya sa TikTok. Dami niyang TikTok eh. Grabe. TikTok master, guys.
Carl D,
And-
Property Guru in
Oh,
TikTok.
yun.
I answer questions there.
Answers.
So, see you there.
Yun, if you want to be sobrang yaman katulad niya, follow him there. Bye-bye, everyone. I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again. God bless you all.